Okay, so setup wise we said was pretty good. Grip, yeah, a little bit strong, but not really a major issue in terms of changing that. Ball positions we went through in terms of constant. Keep it inside your left heel, the sort of same position.
Yeah.
Just move your feet narrower or wider depending on the length of the golf club. So wedge will seam in the middle because your feet are narrower. As your feet get wider, the ball seems to go further forward. Okay, but once we got ourselves set up there, the original swing you had was getting your hips sliding, and you can see your arm now getting very much high above that yellow line, and the club now your arm sort of tracking down on that yellow line, which is a bit above the swing plane, coming down quite steep with a bit of thump into the mat. Now this swing on the right hand side is your new one. You feel as though your arms are swinging somewhere around here, don't you? That's where you feel you are, okay? If we actually look at it in reality, your arm is there. Look at the difference. I mean, in terms of the difference, it's noticeably very different. But in terms of what it feels like and what you actually are doing is, again, probably about an inch or two different, which in some ways is fine because we don't need to change that much anyway. It just feels miles off for you. And this is where the trust issue is going to come into it. On the range, when there's no anxiety, no stress, no consequence or worry of where the ball's going to go, you can make the move. The second you get on the golf course and this ball needs to go somewhere, you'll probably revert back to somewhere where you feel more comfortable. You can just see your right elbow now is staying down more, your left arm's across your shoulders, the club now is underneath that plane line in a good position. So the information now we can give to the golf ball as we come back down is a club and the ball tracking down more this way, giving you a soft draw this way rather than going over the top, starting it left, or maybe sort of slicing it back to the right. So the information the club can give now as we come back down, we can swing it underneath now that red line you see. So we're clubbing down on that red line. If I clear, there we go. So we can see the club now tracking down now nicely on the perfect inside position. Yeah, nice on the inside. That ball there, that information they're giving the golf ball there now is going to be an in-to-out path, striking the golf ball there towards target, and we can release. And you look at the plane of the swing now, post-swing, that club now is almost on line with that swing plane. As you look at this, was sort of slightly steeper coming out there now. That club you can just about see there is almost vertical coming through. So you were very sort of steep to steep, chopping down, hoiking it way left. So your two shots were either pull left or a pull hook left, or if you held on to it, what you'd probably do is you start on the golf course and go, right, where's the trouble? Right, trouble left. Okay, I'll slice it right. Where's the trouble? Trouble's right. Okay, hook it left. And that's what pull it left. You basically adjust depending on where you didn't want the ball to go. What we want to try to do is get your swing to be okay on the golf course. Here's my target here. Let's hit the golf ball to that. Not, oh, there's trouble over here somewhere, let's whack it somewhere left, which is what a lot of golfers unfortunately do on the golf course. They just swing to avoid trouble. Okay, so we can get that swing a little bit more around your body. Like I said, it'll feel as flat as can be. In reality, if we sort of watch it in sort of full speed, it doesn't look flat. It feels really flat though, but again, real and feel, as we said, are two different things. Okay, so get those hips twisting on the way back. If this right hip can rotate around, that club can work more around. If the right hip goes up, the club goes up. They're two sort of interconnected things, really. Yeah. Make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Good stuff. Right, have a couple more, and Jason, we'll see how they go from there. Okay.